Good morning. Welcome to another sober sunrise. It's another beautiful morning. It's Wednesday, July 16th, 2025. It's 6:25 a.m. here in Colorado. Got something in my mouth. I just woke up like 4 minutes ago. maybe 10. Okay. Let's read some daily reflection. This one's called A Measure of Humility. Back to humility again. Okay. In every case, pain had been the price of admission into a new life. But this admission price had purchased more than we expected. It brought a measure of humility, which we soon discovered to be a healer of pain. From the 12 and 12, page 75. It was painful to give up trying to control my life, even though success eluded me. And when life got too rough, I drank to escape. Accepting life on life's terms will be mastered through the humility I experience when I turn my will and my life over to the care of God as I understand Him. With my life in God's care, fear, uncertainty, and anger are no longer my response to those portions of life that I would rather not have happen to me. The pain of living through these times will be healed by the knowledge that I have received the spiritual strength to survive. Yes, I like this. I like this one a lot. By the way, I forgot to mention, a couple days ago was officially 1 month I've been doing these, so that's cool. I didn't miss a day. And hopefully if nothing big comes up, nothing crazy happens, I won't miss a day. We'll get through the entire year. That's the goal. So let's see what happens. All right. More humility. Okay, let's analyze this. Analyze this. Got me thinking of Robert De Niro now. You don't want me doing my Robert De Niro voice. All right. In every case, pain had been the price of admission into a new life. We talked about that yesterday. Got to experience some discomfort to get through to the other side. Most growth requires some level of discomfort. So you got to get outside of your comfort zone, start experiencing some new things. They might not all be, real comfy, but it's okay. There's nothing, the pain and despair of what we were experiencing before recovery, what I was experiencing before recovery, that pain and despair is nothing compared to, I'm saying this wrong, it's early. The pain and the discomfort of getting into recovery, right? That kind of pain is nothing compared to the level of pain and despair that I was experiencing before. That was way worse. This pain, this discomfort is like a mosquito bite compared to what I was experiencing before, okay? The admission price had purchased more than we expected. Bonus, it brought a measure of humility, which we soon discovered to be a healer of pain. That's amazing. And it's true. It's so true. The discomfort experienced in recovery of facing our fears, admitting our flaws, making amends, it's worth it. It brought a level of a measure of humility, which we soon to discover that was the healer of the pain. Okay? There's nothing to be so afraid of that you can't get through this. You're going to come out the other side of this with a whole new life. And it's going to be incredible. It was painful to give up trying to control my life, Yeah, so that releasing that control, that even the illusion of control, because it wasn't really control. We didn't control our life. I didn't control my life. Alcohol controlled my life. Fear controlled my life. Guilt controlled my life, and shame controlled my life. It was painful to give up trying to control my life, even though I never really did. And even though success eluded me, and when life got rough, I drank to escape. So I was trying to control all these things, failing. When it got too tough, I would drink as an escape. And that circle, that pattern, which always led to the same thing every single day. Wake up, oh, I'm not gonna do that tonight. Drink, shame, guilt, fear, right? Go to bed, wake up. Oh, that sucked. I gotta control it. Drink, shame, guilt, fear, right? Over and over and over again. That cycle was so hard for me to willingly give up. It's wild. I should have been so eager to give that up, but I was clinging to it because it's all I knew. I was comfortable in that pain and despair. So breaking that cycle was really scary. I mourned once I realized I can't live like that anymore. I mourned that life, even though it was filled with nothing positive. I still was sad to let it go, which is absolutely crazy. But it's all I knew, so it's not that crazy. Accepting life on life's terms will be mastered through the humility I experience when I turn my will and my life over to the care of God as I understand Him. There's a lot in that one. Accepting life on life's terms. What does that mean? I can't control things, and I'm okay with that. I accept what happens. I'm willing to face what happens. I'm not going to run away from what happens. I'm not going to go backwards into that cycle again. That's accepting life on life's terms. And it'll be mastered through the humility I experience. It'll be mastered. So being able to do that effectively day in and day out without backtracking into that fear, the decision making that's led by fear, that's mastering life on life's terms, accepting life on life's terms. It'll be mastered through the humility I experience when I turn my will and my life over to the care of God as I understand Him. So it'll be mastered when I turn my life over to my higher power and say, all right, I'm going to be a follower of your guidance now. I'm going to experience new things along the way, but ultimately I'm just going to stay humble. I'm going to not think less of myself, but not think less of myself, but think of myself less. I'm just going to try to do the best I can every day. I'm going to be a good person. I'm going to own up to my flaws. I'm going to admit them to another person and to myself. I'm going to work on them. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm only going to try to control the things that I know I can control. And ultimately, the only things I know I can control is how I respond to whatever happens. I can't control what's going to happen. I can only control how I respond to it. Something good happens, I can control how I respond. Something bad happens, I can control how I respond. That's basically all life is. Controlling how you respond to stimuli. You can't even control your own thoughts. But once you realize you're having a thought, you can work on changing the thought. Okay? So that is the experience of turning our will and our life over to our higher power. All I can control is how I respond. The rest is up to you, higher power. That's humility. Accepting life on life's terms will be mastered through the humility I experience when I turn my will and my life over to the care of my higher power as I understand it. With my life in my higher power's care, fear, uncertainty, and anger are no longer my response to those portions of life that I would rather not have happen to me. Again, we can't control what happens. All we can control is how we respond. So with my life in the hands of my higher power, I no longer respond to things that happen to me with fear, uncertainty, and anger. I have new tools to use. Okay? I have confidence. I have gratitude. I have humility. Honesty. These are much better tools to have in your toolbox than fear, uncertainty, and anger. And you can get them in your toolbox, and you can replace the fear and uncertainty and anger. You can take those out and put caring for others, gratitude, humility, confidence, all these things, patience, open mind, open heart. You can put those in your toolbox instead. But you have to get uncomfortable first. Pain is the admission price into a new life. The pain of living through these times would be healed by the knowledge that I have received the spiritual strength to survive. That's what I just talked about. The spiritual strength. Those are the tools in your toolbox. The spiritual strength to survive. You've already survived your worst day. The pain of living through those times. You have lived through it. It didn't kill you. You made it. You won. Now, it's time to choose a path towards a new life where you will receive spiritual strength to survive and thrive and be a great person and live a beautiful life and be there for the people who you want to be there for. Show up when you say you're going to show up. And it will take time to heal things and to fix the years and years and years worth of damage that we've done. But if you stick to it, you'll get there. Okay? We didn't wreck our lives in one day or 1 month or 1 year. Maybe some people did a lot of damage in 1 day or 1 month or 1 year. But ultimately, this is a pattern of year after year after year. And it's going to take time to heal it, to fix things, to make it right. But you can do it. The pain of living through these times will be healed by the knowledge that I have received spiritual strength. And that's an amazing gift that you will receive. But you have to work for it. It won't come easy. This program is simple, but it's not easy. Okay, that's it. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, use the thumb button that goes like this, not like this. This one's bad. X that one. This one good. Unless you hated the video, then go ahead and vote whatever way you choose to vote. If you like it, hit the thumbs up. If you like the channel, hit the subscribe button. It helps the algorithm to understand that these are useful. It's not just some dude bloviating. It's actually useful. I hope. And if you hit the thumbs up and the subscribe, the algorithm will say, hey, more people should listen to this. And you could be helping to save someone someday. someone you don't even know and will never meet. And then share. Yeah, if you like the video and you think there's a message in here that someone you know and care for should hear, share the video, share the channel. You could be helping save their life. All right, that's all I got for today. So, whoever you are, wherever you are, and whenever you're listening to this, I want you to know that you are enough and you are loved and you can do this. It's not easy, but it is simple. The first step is admitting that you're powerless and that your life has become unmanageable. And that's a really hard step, but you can do it. Okay? And I care for you and I love you, and I know that if you put your whole heart and your whole soul into this and you have an open mind, then you can come out through the other side and you will receive the spiritual strength to survive. Okay? So, gotta go. I love you all. Have a fantastic day. Goodbye.